Some of what air temp touches in your world has had weeks to settle into shape, and some is barely a flicker. That contrast is what this map is about to show you. Air temp is the thread running through everything here, not one story but several, each at a different stage of becoming. Little Corella is the most visible creature on this map, woven from the way your step length moves with the air around you. Step length is what little Corella carries into the picture, and even here, after 20 days, the pattern keeps slipping in and out, real enough to notice but not yet steady. Moist Bloom holds a different kind of relationship with temperature, one that runs in the opposite direction, warmth and humidity pulling apart from each other. Humidity is the signal Moist Bloom brings, and 7 weeks of watching it hasn't stopped the pattern from flickering, arriving and retreating like it still hasn't decided. Blue Duiker enters more quietly. This one is about the air and the way you move downward, stair by stair. Stare down is the thread Blue Duiker carries, and across 19 days the connection has shown up sharp some mornings and vanished entirely on others, never quite finding its footing. Western Gorilla is where the map starts asking you to hold things more lightly. This pattern is only 8 days old, still forming around the way temperature and sleep move together at night. Core sleep is what Western Gorilla pairs with the air, and the shape of that pairing is still too young to read with any confidence. Chilean Flamingo has had 17 days to settle, and yet it keeps slipping. The sense that colder air and less time in daylight belong together has not held steady. Time in daylight is what Chilean Flamingo offers, and the question here is whether the pattern steadies or dissolves before it ever fully arrives. Western Grey Kangaroo is the youngest creature on this map, 3 days old, still far too early to say much, but clear enough that it made it here. REM sleep is what Western Grey Kangaroo brings, the last signal on this map and the one with the least time behind it, a thread worth watching, nothing more yet. That is the full reach of air temp across your world, from creatures that have held for weeks to ones still finding their shape. This corner of your life is where the air outside and the way you move and sleep keep finding each other, some firmly, some barely. This map came from your own days and was made in Keld.